Okay. Well, the finish is average. It's what it'll be is the wheel's not matched to the material. We'll get a size and see how far we've got to come off. So we've got 0.2 mil to come off. 0.22. Okay, so we'll take another cut and slowly whittle it down to size. What I might do is I'll change the direction of the spindle and we'll just see if it makes any difference to the surface finish. Put a Swarf marker on it so I can see when the wheels contact them. Okay, we've got another 6 thou to come off it, so I converted our 18mm over to metric, 708 thou and 6/10. So we'll take another couple of cuts and get it down. I'm just going to play with the feed a little bit too, and just see how it changes the surface finish. coming up to the end, so I'll reverse the feed. We'll let it spark out, heading towards the other end again. Okay, that's another 1 thou depth of cut. We'll reverse the feed, send it back the other way and let it spark out again. Have a look at our finish. Get neutral. You can hear the rain coming down outside. I'm happy with that finish. Picking up the feed helped it. Running the lathe the other direction helped it. So we'll stick with what we've got there. We'll take another measurement. We've got 3.5 thou to come. We'll take another, that's another 2 thou off the diameter. Okay, so we're about up to our last cut. And we've got 8/10 of a thou to come off before we hit size. Right, we'll go again. We're just contacting there. Okay, well hopefully we should be there. Well, we're 1.5 hundredths of a millimetre under 18 millimetres, and being our bore and our head where this has to fit in is smack on 18. I think we're going to have a good fit there. That should be a really snug fit in there, which will be good. So, next up will be to ID grind the 3/4 diameter bore. So, we'll get set up for that. Okay, we'll carry on. I got interrupted. I've been out at the block on the tractor all morning, so it's time to come back into the shop, into some paradise, and we'll get our ID bore done for the adapter for the jig grinding attachment. So, because the bore's 3/4 diameter, we can't use our ID spindle off the tool post grinder because the wheel's just too big. So what we'll do is we'll grind it with our jig grinding air spindle. So this will mount up in the tool post, we'll dress the wheel up, and we'll take our cuts with that. Now, I've set up the compound on a bit of an angle, so when we take our cuts, all our cuts will be taken on the compound, and I'll explain that one shortly. Okay, we have a new addition to the shop sticker board. So that's Tom there at Hilltop Machine Works over in West Virginia. So Tom's currently about to start on a project with his new shop, as some of you will be aware. So best of luck with that, Tom, and we'll crack on with our grinding job. Okay, we're just getting set up to bore the ID, 3/4 ID bore of our part. So our ID grinder, we're going to use the air spindle so that it'll fit in the tool post here. Now what I've done, just to give us the best chance of hitting our numbers when we do the bore, instead of relying on the 1/1000 graduations on our crossfeed dial here, which is graduated in 1/1000 increments, we're going to use the compound. So I've swung the compound around to approximately 40 degrees. So what that will enable us to do is when we take our cuts, all our depth cuts will be taken on the compound. So that gives us a far better resolution in our 1/1000 increments. So what this enables us to do is for every 1/1000 we advance the compound, our grinding head will move into the job only 1/2 So that gives us a far better chance of hitting our numbers. It's very easy, you know, when you're trying to take that last 1/2 out, trying to juggle it, you know, juggle 1/4 on your dial, so this just makes that easier. So that's the way we'll do it. So okay, we'll get our air spindle set up and get the wheel dressed and start grinding. Okay, so we have our air spindle set up in the tool post and our diamond dresser, so we'll dress the stone up and get our bore ground out. I'll probably have to turn the sound down when I edit this because the air, the exhaust air from the grinder, it sounds like static, a lot of static electricity, just the way it records it, so we'll see how we go. wait for it to wind down. Okay, we'll see how that goes. We've undercut the 2/3 of the wheel nearly at the back, so we're only grinding on the front, just over 1/3 of the wheel. So it's quite a coarse wheel, this one, so I'm very limited in selection on these little wheels, so it's something I'm going to have to buy. So we'll give it a go and see what happens. Should be alright. So we'll get rid of all of this and start grinding. Okay, so we've got our wheel all dressed up. We've got a Sharpie marker on the spindle there, so we know our depth. So we'll crank up and see how we go. As I said before, when I edit this, I'm going to have to turn the sound down, I think, on this. So. Well, the finish inside that is absolutely amazing. So we'll get a size and see how we're travelling. This is the telescopic gauge. It'd be nice to have one of those small bore gauges, expanding three ball type. But this will do. Okay, so we're going for 750. Spot on 750 is what we're shooting for. Oh, we're half a thou under. So setting the compound on the angle to increase the resolution of our graduations is going to pay off to take this last half a thou out. So, if I take a half a thou cut, it's going to take 1/4 of a thou out, so we'll see how that goes. We've got about 2/10 to come out. Just double check that. Check it further down the board. That's pretty good, yeah. So we're looking at about 2/10 to come out, so we might just try a spring cut on that and see how it goes. That's spot on. Possibly a 10th under. We'll take one more spring pass and that should bring us absolutely spot on. Unfortunately, the part that we need to fit in there is in the tool post, so we can't check it. Well, there we have it. That is absolutely spot on. 3/4 of an inch. If the camera will focus. So we're there. I'll bring you around, see if we can get a shot of that finish, because that finish inside is absolutely beautiful.